All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be a very quick broadcast. It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics. And this is just going to be like a really quick video. Going to show off some books that I picked up for New Comic Book Day Wednesday today. And I got some grade reveals on a couple of Hulk 181s that are actually, neither one of these are mine. They belong to other people, but they have been in my possession as I've been trying to press and clean and resubmit again, and just all kinds of stuff going on between myself, the customer, and CGC. So we're going to go ahead and kind of show what our final grade reveals are, because they have to get back to the customer ASAP, as much as I would love to have these in my personal collection. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and get right into it. So just a quick reminder. Let me show you guys real quick. This Sunday, affordable auction number 13 is coming at you. Sunday, November the 17th, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's been a very big success over the past couple weeks, and I want to thank everybody who has been participating. Even if you haven't been bidding on anything and you've just been kind of watching, I still thank you for that, for the comments, the likes, and all that stuff. All that stuff really does go a long way. And I really do love this community, and I want to continue to be a part of it and continue to be active within it as well. So thank you so much for everything and for coming by and checking us out. It's been great. That being said, I'm actually going to do a free giveaway this week. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to give away, but it'll be good. It'll be good. So just a way to kind of get people to interact with us and just kind of have some fun, really, because we're just chit-chatting and just selling stuff, but yet we're also just trying to have a good time with each other. So definitely swing by and check that out. So, all right. So this is nothing. It's just a book I needed. I didn't have one. Deadpool, first Deadpool 2099. Okay, no big deal. This was a freebie. I realized I didn't have one and I grabbed it. Somebody was telling me, because it's a freebie, if something were to happen with this Hill House, the freebies are going to be the ones that's probably going to go up versus the number one, right? And then for New Comic Book Day Wednesday that I picked up this week, I picked up Family Tree #1 by Image. Man, this looks really good, man. And I actually, as simplistic as the artwork is, I actually like it a lot. So I got this by Image, and then I like the little back cover right there. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people picked this up. It's written by Jeff Lemire, so we'll see what that title is all about. Let me go into the chat real quick just to see what people are talking about. The art chemist, yo, what's up, man? The immortal Biggie Shaq, how you doing? He says, I'm a spectator for sure. I got you, man. Well, I still thank you for swinging by, and just we're just trying to slang some comics and have fun and give them to people at affordable prices. And I think a lot of the reason why we do that is because I think a lot of people, because the whole eBay now implementing tax to buyers, it's turning off a lot of sellers, and it's actually turning off a lot of buyers as well. So some people are just looking for different alternative outlets to sell some books and just kind of have fun within this community. So, but I still appreciate you swinging by, even if you are a spectator. Silver Age Dave, how you doing, my friend? I see Silver Age Dave in quite a few chats and auctions. So how you doing, my friend? Shaq Dave, what's up? Hey, big art chemist. Goomba, how you doing, Goomba? He says, what's up, party people? No party going on right now, man. I'm just showing off some books and just kind of spotlighting the auction that we got going on this weekend. We're going to keep it going November the 17th. This was the last book that I actually picked up for New Comic Book Day Wednesday. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really digging these reprints. They are $3.99. I don't have a problem with that, but they seem to be the same book, shot for shot, page for page, than the original that was published. Whenever these originals were published, this one I think was 74, if I'm not mistaken. And I do dig the older ads and whatnot. So I do have an original copy from the 70s. It's pretty beat up, but I really, really enjoy these. I don't know about you guys, but I really absolutely love these reprints. I think it's long overdue. I think it's something that Disney, Marvel should have done a long time ago. DC, as you can see, is starting to catch on. So they are doing the same thing as well. And I think that they are realizing that, they're kind of hitting themselves in the head like, why didn't we think about this years ago? Well, they're doing it now, and I think people are really jumping onto it. Sorry about that. That was something else. This right here is just something I need to press and clean for somebody, so I'm showing it off. It is The Last Man #1. I kind of heard a little bit about this, but I didn't really know much about it. Friend wants me to clean it and press it for him. I told him I would. He's a shop owner. Usually when it comes to shop owners, I kind of push them up to the front of the list when it comes to pressing and cleaning, because they actually have a brick and mortar store that they have to tend to with customers and whatnot. So I usually kind of bump them to the front of the list so they can continue their business. Now, real quick, this is going to be the grade reveals. I don't want to butcher your name. Well, I might when I try. Jaire Yasama 23 says not a fan of the reprints, but he did get the whole 181 reprint. I think, yeah, we all did, right? Even the True Believers, I think I got a couple, 2 or 3 of those. Rag, yeah, it is. It is the meds. Yeah, I have a cholesterol pill that I have to take every day, so I take it at 9. So you're right, it is the meds. Okay, cool. So, all right, so this is a quick story about this book. I'll just real quick story about this book. This was originally the Marvel value stamp is missing, okay? And I did this for a friend, and he wanted me to clean it, press it, submit it. Actually, if you go to my Instagram, I should have before and after pictures of when I cleaned and pressed this book. And he wanted to submit it to see what it got. He wanted a blue label, because you guys know that when you get a blue label, it's significantly downgraded in comparison to a green label. And they ended up sending it as a green label. I sent it back, told them I wanted a blue label. They sent it back again as a green label. And finally, when I sent it back and called customer service and was like, hey, I want a blue label. I understand it's going to downgrade, but I need a blue label. Not only did they give it a blue label, it came back at 2.5, but they still put in the banner that the Marvel value stamp was missing, which completely contradicted the entire reason of why I wanted a blue label. I wanted a blue label because I did not want the green label. The green label, as you guys know, is kind of like kryptonite when it comes to these books. And it basically says to buyers, "Ooh, stay away, don't buy me," or you got to get a deep discount if you really want this book. And so anyways, we went through that whole process, and it came and when we got a green label, it came back a 4.5. Okay, it came back a 4.5. After trying to get a blue label, it finally came back a 2.5, but it said Marvel value stamp missing. So he's like, you know what? Screw it. Send it back in, get a green label. Whatever it gets, I'm just going to roll with it, because I'd rather have a higher grade green label than a blue label with them saying that the Marvel value stamp is missing. So I was like, all right, let's send it in one last time, see what happens. And we sent it in one last time. It came back as a 5.0. So, I don't know. It seemed to have all kind of worked out, because even though, yeah, it's a green label, it still came back much higher than it did the first 2 or 3 times that we submitted it. So Hulk 181, green label. Yeah, it's got the Marvel value stamp missing, but hey, it's a Hulk 181. All right, come on, you guys. I mean, who's really going to pass this up at a good price, right? So there's that. And the last book I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to jump off here because I don't want this to be too long. It's already getting into much longer time than I had expected. Quick story behind this book. This book, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, I have shown this book already, and I'll show you guys a picture here in a minute. This book is my dad's, and I wanted to see if he wanted to do some investing, because he's just more like a saver and doesn't really know much about investing or get involved in any kind of investing. So I kind of introduced him, showed him GPA, regarding this book, and I convinced him to spend a significant amount of money on this book right here. And a lot of you guys have probably seen this already. I'm not going to say what he spent on it, but I got him to buy it. You know, he trusts me. I showed him the data on GPA. He wasn't going to lose any money. Worst case scenario, he makes his money back. And it was a CBCS 8.0. And I could tell that it had some pressable defects, which it did. But when I cracked it, I didn't see on the back here that it had like a dog ear, right? And you can't see it because it broke color and it was already on a white portion of the book, so you couldn't see it. I didn't see it until I took it out. It still needed to be cleaned. It still needed to be pressed because it still looked a little bit better than it did before resubmission. So I did all that. I resubmitted it, and it came back a CGC 8.0. So the thing that people were telling me is that yeah, you didn't get a grade increase, but number one, it's much better being in a CGC slab than a CBCS. That's debatable. I understand the whole CBCS, CGC. But the thing is, in the CBCS, it had off white to white. And this one, it has white pages. So everybody was telling me, even though the grade is the same, it's still an improvement. It still increases in value based on the slab, the new slab that it's in, and it's white pages. So I have that. I'm going to show you guys a picture real quick. Excuse me. Here's the original CBCS banner. And then after I resubmitted it, came back a CGC 8.0. So, you know, I was hoping for an 8.5, but an 8.0 and a CGC slab and white pages, it's better than nothing, right? So I was really, really happy that there was at least somewhat of an improvement. That dog ear on the back just really, really killed it. And it really just kind of messed up my expectations. So, but that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Thank you so much for all 17 of y'all joining me. I really, really appreciate it. Please make sure you check us out again this Sunday, live auction, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here at Strictly Comix. It'll be myself, Adam Comically Flawed, Justin XL State Comics, Thorough, Keep It Thorough. He'll be on. Who Dat is supposed to be on. And I think Roman and or Wolf Blitz. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from either one of those two yet, but one or maybe both will be on this Sunday as well. So that's it, you guys. Let me just see the Sith. It's actually going to be raffled off, man. I have to get the most for this. It's from my father, and I don't want his money tied up in this for the next 2 years until we get a Wolverine trailer and a look of the new Wolverine and all that stuff. So he wants to sell it and get a little bit of money back. Get his money back and then make a little bit instead of having his money tied up in it for the next couple of years. So sorry, man, it's not for sale. But actually, I'll make an announcement of who's raffling it off when he gets ready to do that, so that if you guys want to participate in it, you can. Yeah, Art Chemist, definitely hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Definitely takes us a long ways, you guys. And plus, like I said, I have a free giveaway because of all the thumbs up that everybody's been doing coming this Sunday. So let's just put that Hulk up in the low price auction. No way, man. No way, Bass Clark, man. I can't do it, man. But I got to get out of here. I don't want this video to get on too long, man. People have a hard time watching these long videos because of their short attention span. So thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have a great week. Hope you had a great new comic book day Wednesday, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you Sunday. Peace.